Hey folks, welcome to Apple Valley. I realize we're getting started a few minutes early here. Caught us off guard as well. But it's okay, we've got Mackenzie, Olson, Henrickson, Vobel, and Levine starting us out. Back there in the net, we've got Ernie Drury starting in goal. Ernie Drury coming off a strong outing his last performance, ready to get back after it. As the game goes on, we'll take a look at these rosters, we'll take a look at these coaching staffs, but the most important thing is here we've got some D8 hockey. So again, we've got the Wildcats from Eagan against the Firehawks of Apple Valley, Burnsville. It's a combined program. Not many years ago, it was Apple Valley having their own team, it was Burnsville having their own team. Now it's the Apple Valley Burnsville Firehawks. Nice little spot to watch a hockey game from here. I'm joined by our cameraman extraordinaire, Chris Razinen. Thanks for joining us, Chris. It's always a pleasure to have you around. That's Mackenzie finding Ethan Mann up the far side. Ethan to the middle, pulls to his forehand, takes a shot, blocker save from Drew Otten. Razinen going over to Eilertson. Eilertson checks off one, puts it up towards Riley. Riley spins around in front of the Firehawk bench, puts it towards the net. That is Schumann going in after it. We've got Riley chasing it down. Now Mann. Riley putting it towards the slot. That's intercepted by a yellow jersey. Razinen at the point, throws it on the net. Riley tried to wrangle in a rebound, does get a hold of it, fans on his shot, and ends up in the far corner. Centering attempt, ends up back in the corner. There is number 23, Jackson Meyer. Going for the long breakout pass, he's going to find Bennett Knutson. Bennett Knutson, number 27, to the middle, takes a shot, he shoots, he scores! You can count on that connection, Meyer to Knutson, all day long. It's the Firehawks jumping out to an early one-goal lead. Wildcats in a hole. It's going to be Williams, Kreiser, TURVOLD, Vobel, and Levine doing some work to get out of it. Williams tried to flip up to Vobel. Levine around to TURVOLD. Here's a shot from the outside. It was blocked. Williams trying to push it ahead. That's TURVOLD on the far side. Williams onto his forehand. Williams pulls back, leaves it to himself. Tried to pull it back once again. And it's TURVOLD coming away with it. TURVOLD off the wall, finds Vobel. Jackson Meyer, number 23, alone in the slot, absorbs a hit from Bennett McKenzie. No call on the play. There's Henrickson going to work. Vobel, he's going to be first one chasing it in. Now it's McKenzie. Vobel, he's going to pick up the loose puck in the near corner. Goes across the slot over to Olson. Olson not able to wrangle that one in. And here come the Firehawks. Shot deflected away by Drury. McKenzie off the wall. McKenzie finds a lane, absorbs the hook, and he is going to get this one. It's McKenzie drawing the hook, number 8. McNellis going to have a seat for a minute. Which brings up a Wildcat power play. McKenzie, Olson, Razinen, and Eilertson are going to be the first ones to go to work. Henrickson leaving it for McKenzie, ends up on the half wall. Razinen takes a shot from the outside, deflected away. One throwing a hype off the glass. Razinen putting it back in. Eilertson. He circles back in his own zone, finds McKenzie. McKenzie with speed across the blue line. McKenzie to the outside. McKenzie pulling back. Brings it out and finds Eilertson behind the slot. Eilertson's shot blocked right in front of the crease. It's going to be picked up by Olson. 30 seconds left in the Wildcats power play. McKenzie chasing around. He's going to pull away with it. He's got it on his backhand side as he moves in through the slot. McKenzie, he's going to reverse it around. Rasnin and Henrickson will give chase. Rasnin with a nice stick holds it in, but it does end up going out. Eilertson's going to pick it up. 7 seconds left in the power play. Eilertson's got a lane. Shot from the outside goes just high. And with that, that'll do it for the Wildcat power play. Here's a 2-on-1. Vogel with a good stop. Firehawks were wide open on the other side of the zone. Mann's going to ring it around. We got some fresh first period ice. That puck's really going to want to zing. And here's a break. But it is a delayed penalty. It's going to be a body check. Looks like it's Carter Eilertson going to be going to the box. Carter Eilertson going to have a seat for a minute. Penalty killing unit will be Riley, Levine, Mann, and Vogel. Vogel tried to ring it around, finds Riley. He chips it down. It's going to go for icing. Gives us an opportunity to take a look at this Firehawk roster. Relatively small squad. Got some high-end talent, no doubt about it. And they play a ton of games. A ton of games. Knutson feeding Meyer in the near corner. Vogel trying to ride it off. Now Mann. Mann fights a stick battle. Puck coming back out to center ice. This one thrown high across the zone. Too much for Meyer. Ends up on the stick of Levine. Levine goes D to D looking for Riley. That goes through his skates. Riley chips it back in. Mann will go in on the forecheck. 23 seconds left in the penalty kill. And here's a 2-on-1. It's Meyer and Knutson. Meyer takes a shot. Glove save for Ernie Drury. Big test for Ernie. He comes up big. Flashes the leather, and with 15 seconds left in the penalty kill, 6:18 left in the first period, the Wildcats will go back to work on the penalty kill with TURVOLD, Schumann, Williams, and Rasnin. Shot in the out point, glove down by Williams. This one thrown behind the net. Firehawks reverse the play. Bring it all the way back out. That one is offside. Wildcats finishing up the penalty kill with no damage done. And here's Williams. He's going to skate it. Williams across the blue line onto his familiar forehand side. Williams into the corner. Williams centering pass to TURVOLD. That shot goes wide. So Rasnin chasing it down in center ice, but it goes in and across the line. Gives us an opportunity to take a look at the most recent Firehawks record. Suffered a loss against Northfield, but a couple wins just prior to that. Now it's Olson, Eilertson, Henrickson, McKenzie, and Rasnin. Here's a turnover from the Firehawks. Going on to the Firehawks stick. There's Bennett Knutson. Now it's Rasnin going to skate it out of the zone. Rasnin gains the line and throws it down. Olson will be the first one in. Henrickson into support. A couple players down onto the ground, and that one gets chipped out high into the zone. It's Knutson. He's going to take over. That one thrown towards the net. Goes wide, rings around. It's going to McKenzie's going to pick up a loose puck. He's got Riley coming wide. McKenzie tried to go over. That one gets sticked away. Centering pass deflected high as Levine comes off the bench and picks up the puck in the far corner. Levine finding McKenzie. McKenzie going back to Levine. Now back to McKenzie. McKenzie shot from the outside. Blocker save. Drew Otten. McKenzie and Henrickson going to work in the near corner. Going over to Vogel. Vogel takes a shot from the slot. Deflected by McKenzie. McKenzie's rebound is blocked. McKenzie blocks out that one, puts it out to the point. Levine's going to pull it in. Levine off the wall, knocked down by Meyer, and this one's going to be broken out into center ice with Bennett Knutson. Knutson with a dangle. Nice stop from Henrickson on net, and Drury's going to hop on. Schumann trying to pull it in. Rasden behind Drury's net, goes off the wall. That's blocked. Here's a break for the Firehawks, but it's Drury holding strong on his post. Stops the clock with 3:56 left in the first period. Shot from the outside right off the faceoff, goes high and wide. There's a centering effort from Mann. Now a shot from Mann, another blocker save from Drew Otten. Riley tried to leave it to the point. That one comes out into neutral ice. But it's Eilertson with his pocket pitch. Shot upon a breakaway, goes wide. Schumann finding Riley. It's Ethan Mann. He's going to chase it down. Schumann. He collects the puck. Comes back out into neutral ice. It's going to be Vogel. Andrew Vogel going D to D to Levine. Levine, he's going to put it high across the slot and catching Riley. Riley tried to go across, looking for TURVOLD, but it's Williams picking it up. He's going to take a shot, and he goes posted in! Just a beautiful shot from Ben Williams. Goes posting in, tying this game with 3:04 left in the first period. Ben Williams, one of the hardest and most effective shots that we've seen all year. Lucky to have him wearing the blue jersey. Now here's TURVOLD. TURVOLD, shot, save, Drew Otten. Another attempt for Williams, turns around. Goalie hops on that one. TURVOLD working around, puts it on the Mohawk move to the slot, still has it with TURVOLD. TURVOLD takes a shot, hits the side of the net, goes wide. Kreiser with a centering attempt. It's going to bounce off the wall. Levine able to hold his own. Levine puts it towards the net. That one goes wide. 2.5 left in the first period. Firehawks coming away. Here it is. One-on-one. Levine is the last man back. Nice stop from Levine and Vogel, knocking it out of midair. Now TURVOLD. TURVOLD pulls it to the outside. He's got momentum as he crosses the blue line. Throws it towards the net, and they both go for a change. There's a step from Eilertson finding Henrickson. Henrickson tried to put it through the skates. That one's deflected away. Now it's Jackson Meyer for the Firehawks coming out on the outside onto his backhand. Centering pass goes across the crease, wide open. Pulled away by Olsen. Now it's McKenzie with speed going onto his backhand. McKenzie driving to the middle. Takes a shot. That goes just wide, deflected toward the center of the net, and will stop the clock with 1:40 left in the first period. Olsen, Henrickson, McKenzie, Rasden, and Eilertson. This one rung around. McKenzie battling forward on the near hash mark. Henrickson into support. Henrickson pulling towards the center. Shot on goal by Olsen. That's deflected away. Firehawks happy to clear the zone. Rasden throws it back in. Wildcats will get a change with 120 seconds left. Or excuse me, not 120 seconds, a minute 20, 80 seconds left in the first period here from Apple Valley. Schumann's going to be the first one in on the forecheck. That one's rung around. Ethan Mann going to pull it off the hash mark. Puts it right towards the net. Rebound is available. Firehawks pick it up and ring it around. Riley able to stop it as Mann sweeps in. Mann onto his forehand, putting it over to Riley. Back to Mann. Mann's shot on net. Another save. Otten wearing number 30 for the Firehawks, being tested here in the first period. Riley. He forces that one around. It's going to come out into neutral ice. Volbo with the stop. And here comes Knutson onto his forehand. Good stop from Ethan Mann as this puck comes high out into the Wildcat zone. A good stop by Willie Levine. Levine ringing it around. 33 seconds left in the first as Schumann headmans it up to Riley. He's got a 2-on-1 with Ethan Mann. Riley. He's going to move it over to Mann. Mann can't handle that one. Ends up in the slot, or in the far corner. TURVOLD into support as they've got 18 seconds left to get a final shot on net. This one rung around once again. Rasden makes a stop, gets taken down, and with 9 seconds left, here comes a 2-on-1. Stopped by Eilertson, but it's Knutson taking a shot, and it's a save from Drury. Loose puck. Whistle right as the horn blows. Kind of a broken play right at the end. That'll bring us to the end of the first period. See the Wildcats coming in here with a 22-6-2 record. The last 10 games, the Wildcats 8-2, while the Firehawks have come through with 4-3-3. I mentioned earlier in the broadcast, a lot of ties on the part of the Firehawks team, 9 of them so far this season. Take a quick peek at the coaching staff for the Wildcats. Kirk Eilertson is supported by Luke TURVOLD, Mike Christensen. That's me, Brett McKenzie, and Jake Schumann. He's our goaltender coach. Taking a peek at the roster, only one player we're missing today. Once again, it's Jake Palin, who's enjoying some time slope side out there in Colorado. Jake, if you're watching, we miss you, buddy. Hope you're having fun. Come back safe. Set to begin the second period. Wildcats and the Firehawks all tied with 1 goal apiece, and here we go. There's the turnover. Lucky to stop that one. That was skilled number 27. Almost had himself a breakaway to open the period. This one's going to be sent down. It's Rasden and Eilertson, your defensive pair, out with Kreiser, Williams, and TURVOLD. Broken play once more, right in the slot, ends up behind the net. Drury able to shut it down. It was Kreiser ringing around to the near side point. Kreiser with a good stick, and now it's Williams trying to get out of the zone, and does. There's a delayed penalty on the play. TURVOLD working into the near corner. He's going to keep possession of the puck, evade a couple yellow jerseys, and TURVOLD comes out with it. Now Williams. Williams tried to backhand it over to Volbo. And it looks like it is going to be 2 penalties. We've got a cross-check and an unsportsmanlike conduct being assessed to the bench over there in Apple Valley. That means we're going to have a 5-on-3. Early in the second period, it'll be Olsen, Henrickson, McKenzie, Levine, and Volbo going to work on the Wildcat power play. So 1 minute of 5-on-3 time. Not exactly sure what the delay is. Looks like they were just trying to get the penalty time up on the board, and away we go. Firehawks win the faceoff. McKenzie's going to win the race. It's Vobel throwing it all the way on net from the point. Firehawks going to ring it around once more. McKenzie got a stick on it. Vobel holds the line. Now here's Henrickson. Henrickson feeding McKenzie. McKenzie's shot blocked. And here come the Firehawks in transition, shorthanded. Levine, he's back. Vobel supporting in the center. Shot from a wide angle, gloved away by Drury. McKenzie, he's got a lot of room in front of him. It's 3-4 on 2 as McKenzie enters the zone. McKenzie shot from the outside, blocker save. McKenzie picks that one up, tried to feed Levine. Ends up on the stick of Vobel. Vobel going back down the corner for McKenzie. McKenzie's pass broken up. Loose puck once more. 12 seconds left in the 5-on-3. Vobel leaving it back for Levine. Levine's going to pull it off the wall, giving it to Olsen. Olsen with room behind the net. Olsen finding McKenzie. McKenzie pulling it around the Jackson Meyer. Takes a shot. It's a save. And the power play time expires. Firehawks successfully killing the 5-on-3. Now it's McKenzie going back to work full strength. As the Firehawks come back 2-on-3. As Knutson drives it over the Wildcat line. Levine pursues, that's Henrickson. Now there's an open shot from the slot, goes just wide. Big opportunity for the Firehawks here as we come down with 9:35 left in the second period. Levine scooping it back to Schumann. Schumann finding Mann. Mann's going to find himself on a breakaway. Mann all alone to his forehand, shot, glove save from Drew Otten. You can see the swagger from Otten just tossing that puck back towards the dot. That's a young man who lives for those things. Eilertson, Rasnin, Schumann, Riley, and Mann with 9:21 left. That's Schumann. Able to hold his own, gives it to Mann. Nice hustle from Schumann. Now Mann trying to put it towards the net. That gets blocked. That was Eilertson's slap shot from the point. That one goes wide. Schumann battles once again on the hash mark. Ethan Mann with a good stick. He's going to win his own battle. Pulls up onto his forehand. Deflects out to Razin on the point. Razin takes a shot. That's deflected once. Goes into the near corner. Riley. Riley battling for it. This one over to Razin. Razin centering pass. Hits the side of the net. It's going to deflect all the way out to neutral ice. Ben Williams right off the player's bench. He collects. Williams over to Turvold. Turvold off the wall looking for Riley. But it's Riley offsides. Kreiser, Turvold, Williams, Vobel, and Levine. Here we see Kreiser and Turvold battling for it. Turvold fighting off a pesky Jackson Meyer, who comes away with it behind Drury's net. Levine. He's finding Williams, and Williams pulls it toward the center, blocked in the slot. Loose puck ends up behind the net. It's the Firehawks going to be able to skate it out. That was Williams with a good back check. Vobel has to hold up while McKenzie was coming off the bench. Williams flips it high. It's going to be Kreiser picking it up. Kreiser, plenty of time in the slot, blocker save. On net, rebound there for Vobel. Couple shoves in front of the crease. 7:23 left in the second period, approaching the midway of this tie game, 1-1, Wildcats and the Firehawks. Olsen, Henrickson, McKenzie, Eilertson, and Rasnin. Eilertson. He slips it down. This one getting rung around. McKenzie's going to pick it off. McKenzie with a backhand pass to Henrickson. Henrickson puts it towards the net. That's kicked away. Firehawks have been doing a good job of clogging that slot area, giving the Wildcats plenty of room on the outside. McKenzie up to Henrickson. Henrickson to McKenzie. McKenzie's shot, that's blocked. Rings around. Rasnin with a nice stop. He's going to feed it to Henrickson. Also takes a shot. Hits the post off the rebound. Loose puck there for Eilertson. Eilertson takes a shot. That gets blocked in the center. Once again, we see those yellow jerseys right down the middle, not letting shots coming through. Wildcats are going to need to get that puck moving laterally. And it's going to be Eilertson going back to the box. But it looks like this one might have been offset. It's Eilertson was going to go for interference. But it was 65 McNeil. It took either it was a retaliation or he was doing some barking out there. So we'll have 5-on-5 play with 6.5 left in the second period. Riley, Schumann, Mann, Vobel, and Levine. There's centering pass, broken away. Levine's going to be on it. Levine tried to center it. That one gets blocked. It's the Firehawks trying to hold the zone. Mann going to work. And Ethan's going to go to the box on that one. He touches the puck. Number 8, Ethan Mann. He's going to go to the box for a minute, I suspect for a hook. Yes, indeed, it is a hooking call on Ethan Mann. So TURVOLD will take the ice with Riley, Vobel, and Levine. The scoreboard shows the Wildcats being down by 2, but it's just 40 seconds on the clock, signifying the coincidental minor from the play before. TURVOLD pursues. This one gets shoveled down where Levine wrangles it in. Levine rings it around to Riley. Riley able to pull it off the wall. Riley bats at it, and here comes Levine across the line. He's got some space. Riley trying to pull it back in towards the center hash marks. We see the Firehawks starting to float a player, particularly with this line. Again, we watched 23 and 27 connecting on those big, long stretch passes. And here they come. Drop pass, Aaron, where Levine holds it up. There's a centering pass from the Firehawks, and it goes post and in. So it'll be a power play goal for the Firehawks. The Wildcats once again finding themselves a goal behind here in Apple Valley, just past the midway mark of the game. Kreiser, Williams, TURVOLD. Eilertson tried to go across to TURVOLD, gets kicked away, but ends up on TURVOLD's stick all the same. TURVOLD's going to chip it in. Bounces off behind the net. Kreiser's going to be the first one on. A good forecheck from Kreiser, but it's the Firehawks coming away with numbers at the line. They pull it off the line. Eilertson doing a good job of getting in the player's way. Kreiser into support. Kreiser along the wall. Now Eilertson picking up the loose puck, going towards the wall, going into the middle. TURVOLD not able to hold on to it, but he's going to win that race. TURVOLD, he's got Williams in the middle. TURVOLD over to Williams, too much for him. Williams going to pick it up in the near corner. Off the wall to Eilertson. Eilertson's shot gets blocked, but ends up on the stick of Williams. Williams takes a shot, now it hits the post, but does not go in. Nice shot from Williams. Almost had it. It would have been his second glove side barring in. But they're going to have to keep going with 4:18 left in the second period. That one goes down for icing. Drury shovels it back, and the Wildcats will get a wholesale change. Henrickson, Olson, McKenzie, Levine, Vobel. Knutson to the outside, takes a shot, glove down, no problem for Drury. Stops the clock with 4:0. Well, the clock continues to tick away. They do stop it. 3:57 up there. Firehawks win the faceoff, goes out to the point. They pull it into the near wall. This one going high out into the slot. Turnaround shot goes well wide. It's Henrickson going to be able to pull it off the wall. Henrickson skating across the center line, chips it off the wall. That's blocked at the blue line. And the Firehawks are going to come back, but that's turned over to Levine. Here's a one-on-one, but it was offside with 3.5 left in the second. Schumann, Riley, Mann, Vobel, and Levine. That's Schumann going in hard into the near corner. He's struggling to get up, but he does. He's going to make his way to the bench. It's TURVOLD taking the ice. We'll keep an eye on Sebastian. Mann across the line. Mann, turnaround, drop pass. TURVOLD wasn't expecting it, so it's a turnover. Firehawks coming back in the Wildcat direction. Vobel beat at the line. This one coming all the way through. And it beats Drury 5-hole. Strong play from the Firehawks. Wildcats now finding themselves 2 goals behind. Plenty of time on the clock. But the Wildcats are going to need to find something because right now they are not generating the opportunities requisite of a road win. Hard to say which way this one's going to go, but it's going to be a hooking call on Ben Williams. So Williams will go to the box. 1 minute for hooking. Eilertson, TURVOLD, Razinen, and Henrickson will get the the penalty kill started. Eilertson working along the wall. This one turned back around. Firehawks setting up high in the zone. Good stick from Henrickson, making the clear, and it's a good neutral zone forecheck there from TURVOLD. Firehawks coming in 1-on-2. Eilertson last minute, the first defender. Henrickson gets a stick on it. Push to the wall. 26 seconds left in the penalty kill. Firehawks working around. Point shot coming all the way through. Blocked by Henrickson. Goes wide. 10 seconds left in the kill. Henrickson and Eilertson battling away in the near corner. We'll see Williams coming out of the box in 2-1. Wildcats full strength. Shot coming from the point, going well wide, but it's tipped. And Williams almost able to pull it in. It's going to go all the way down for an icing, though. So we'll get some fresh skaters on the ice. Wildcats only have 4 players out currently, waiting for a centerman. Looks like it's going to be Kreiser joining McKenzie and Olson. Levine and Vobel, your defender pair. Oh, McKenzie almost picked it off there as he rushed out to the point. There's a shot that gets deflected away. It's going to be Levine breaking it out to Olson. Olson can't hold on to that one as it comes back out into neutral ice. Firehawks break it in and get it deep. Vobel picks it up on his backhand, rings it off. Olson will get it once more. McKenzie tried to work for that one, and it's while the Firehawks chip it in once again. You see a disciplined play. Firehawks just content to chip the puck in and go get it. Wildcats will try the same thing here. It's Kreiser first one in. McKenzie stops at the far wall, pulling it off the hash mark, but unable to bring it into the slot. Vobel beat to the outside. Shot coming, deflected away. Vobel got a stick on it. It looks like the Firehawk player had come sliding into Vobel's net, or excuse, into Drury's net, pardon me. Knocked the net off its moorings, so that'll bring the face-off out into neutral ice. Riley, Mann, Schumann, Eilertson, and Rasden. Nice pass to Schumann from Eilertson. He's going to take a shot. That gets sticked away into the near corner. Riley, he tries to gain control. This one put out into center ice. And into the Wildcat corner. 13 seconds left in the second period. That one goes D to D. That's Rasden picking it up. Now Schumann, they got 5 seconds left. Never know. Put one big shot on from outside. Might have been offside anyway, and that brings us to the end of the second period. Wildcats finding themselves in a hole. 3-1. As we come down with 12 minutes left here in this District 8 game. Speaking of District 8, we're going to take a look at the standings right now. You can see this is an important game. The Wildcats currently on top of the standings with 29 points through 11 games. West St. Paul right behind them with 28 points. It's Apple Valley, Burnsville, and Woodbury right behind them. We do see a bit of a divide from the 4th to 5th place teams in this particular district. But we can also see here that with 3 points up to grab with Apple Valley, Burnsville, only 3 points behind, provided Eagan can hold on to their fair play point, this could catapult the Apple Valley, Burnsville team right up into second place. Conversely, if the Wildcats can figure out a way to put a couple in the net here in the third period, they'll take a more commanding lead as we come down home stretch of this D8 schedule. Third period set to start. Kreiser, Williams, TURVOLD. Here's Williams right off the opening faceoff. He loses an edge once again. We saw that yesterday. Williams maybe having an issue with that skate. That one gets thrown back in. We saw maybe a bit of frustration on the part of 13. He gave the Firehawks a little bit of a chop. Wildcats will be needing to stay out of the box here as they find themselves in a 2-goal hole. Rasden with a nice step. Bouncing puck through center ice. It's Knutson for the Firehawks picking it up. Centering pass, shot coming. Tipped away into the far corner. It's going to be Eilertson pulling it up. Eilertson with some momentum as he crosses his own blue line and into center ice. Firehawks turning it around. Turning it back once again as they go for the regroup. 1-on-3, but it's Jackson Meyer to the outside. Backhand shot saved by Drury. Looked like he got a shoulder on it. Now it's Williams trying to find TURVOLD and bounces right over his stick. That one had been tipped, so it was no icing. Firehawks chipping this one back. Vobel in on the back check. TURVOLD stops that one. TURVOLD finds a lane. He's going to be looking to get off the ice. He's been looking for a change, and here comes Henrickson through the slot. Henrickson absorbs a shot, a hook, draws the penalty, but able to get the shot away. Strong play from Max Henrickson. That'll put the Wildcats back on the power play with 10:28 left in the third period. Henrickson, Mann, McKenzie, Rasden, and Eilertson. Here's Mann off the draw, gets in, he shoots, he scores! Right off the face-off, it's Ethan Mann collecting it and putting in a rebound. Ethan Mann pulls the Wildcats within one. Just what the doctor ordered, as they say, as McKenzie is going to pull it across the blue line. He's got some room as he enters the middle. McKenzie takes a shot, glove save, rebound is there, not able to pull it in. Shot from the outside, rebound available. Henrickson onto his forehand. Henrickson's shot blocked in the slot. McKenzie turning that around. He throws it down, goes well wide as Henrickson pulls it up in the far corner. Henrickson with time, finding McKenzie in the slot. McKenzie onto his backhand, kicking it back to himself. McKenzie pulls it around the net. McKenzie room out of the corner. McKenzie onto his backhand through the middle. Unable to bring it all the way back in across as it ends up in the skate of a Firehawks player, but it's Henrickson able to collect. Olsen tried to center it back to McKenzie. Now here come the Firehawks 3-on-2. McKenzie in on the back check. This one rung around. Rasden in to defend. McKenzie goes in and looks like he lost an edge, slides in, but he's going to pull it off the wall and finds Mann as the Firehawks have to regroup. This one scooped back in as Rasden collects. Rasden goes high across looking for Schumann. That one was tipped once more, so no icing as the Firehawks bring it around. Riley turnaround shot. Mann once more, almost to Schumann. This one thrown down, this one will go for icing. 8:53 left in the third period. We've got ourselves a game. Mann, Riley, Schumann, Vogel, and Levine. Riley scooping it back to Mann. Mann turnaround shot. Riley with the rebound. Mann getting to Riley. Riley turns around. That one goes wide. It's going to be Vogel collecting in the near point. Vogel throws it back down in the corner. Once again, rings it around. It's going to be Willie Levine making the stop at the hash mark. Nice pinch from Levine. And here comes a one-on-one. It's Vogel back to defend. Vogel with a good stick, getting it to the outside. Vogel with strong effort, and he comes away with it. Great play from Andrew Vogel. Schumann curling back. He's going to feed Riley. He's got Mann coming with him as they enter the line. Riley takes a shot, gloved away, or sticked away. Looks like Mann's going to be skating back, looking for a change as this one throws down. That one is also tipped, no icing, as Rasden will be the first one to collect off of Drury's stick. Rasden up to Williams. Williams not able to collect that one. TURVOLD chases it down. Wildcats backing up the Firehawks into their own zone. Eilertson with a good step, but he wasn't able to hold it in as Kreiser throwing it in. It's going to be offside, 7:41. This one remaining a one-goal game on a Sunday afternoon in Apple Valley, Minnesota. Kreiser, Williams, TURVOLD, Eilertson, and Rasden. Kreiser tried to pull it off the wall. TURVOLD with the stick on it. This one thrown behind the net. Rasden finds some time coming out of his own corner. He goes across the slot, finds Williams. Williams pulls back, and finds some room as he skates in through center ice. Williams to the slot. Not able to get the run the last defender, but TURVOLD is there. Williams takes a shot from the outside. Blocker save, rebound. Goes just wide out of Kreiser's reach. Eilertson chases down a loose puck in his own end, puts it off the wall, where Kreiser able to chip it off the glass. But this one's sent right back down as the Firehawks start to work on a change. Rasnin picking up a puck, finding TURVOLD, but that's intercepted. Williams able to get over to TURVOLD, now back to Williams. Finally coming out of the zone as TURVOLD able to steal it away as he skates it in onto his backhand side. Williams goes for a change as TURVOLD peels around, trying to find Henrickson in the slot. This one ends up with Olsen. Off the wall to Levine. Levine's shot from the outside goes wide. Henrickson throwing it in towards the net. Otten sets his pressure, and he's going to hold on to it. Stops the clock with 6:12 left in the third period. We've got about ourselves halfway through this third period. Olsen, Henrickson, McKenzie, Vogel, and Levine. Henrickson leaving it for McKenzie, but it got caught up in some skates. Firehawks are going to come back in the opposite direction. Henrickson, good job on the back check. This one pushed to the outside. McKenzie and Henrickson get a stick on it. McKenzie's going to pull away with it. McKenzie rings it around. Olsen's going to chase it down the far point. Ends up with Levine. Levine finding McKenzie high on the slot. McKenzie tried to go through the legs out in center ice. Would have had a clear shot to the net, but that one is stopped. And here's Levine with momentum as he crosses the blue line. Levine towards the center, loses the handle. This one thrown off the wall. Off the wall once more. Ethan Mann will be the first one in on it. Mann pushing up to Riley. Riley tried to go through the legs once more at the blue line. That didn't work. And here's a break for Eagan. McKenzie and Mann. McKenzie coming in on his forehand side. McKenzie tried to take a little toe drag snapshot. That one gets blocked. McKenzie will go for his change. Rasnin steps at the blue line. Riley absorbs a body in the near corner. 4:55 left in the third period. Wildcats still down by one. Puck rung around to the far wall. Eilertson with the stop. Eilertson stops it once more. Puts it in towards the net. That one's up in the far corner where Riley pursues. Mann into support. So it's going to come around to Rasnin. Rasnin pulls off the wall, unable to hold his own. Nice play from Liam Rasnin. Schumann and Mann applying pressure. Now it's Mann coming out of the corner. Mann puts it on net. That one gets sticked away. Play continues. 4:09 left in the third. Eilertson's going to collect the loose puck. Rasnin goes support. Rasnin's going to find Williams. Williams protects the puck onto his backhand as he gains the line. Firehawks go D to D as they work on a breakout. This one gets put off the wall. Vogel's going to be back to defend. He's out there with Levine. TURVOLD, Williams, and Kreiser. Your defensive, your lineup out there right now. TURVOLD looking for Williams. That was behind him. Turns the puck over in the neutral zone as TURVOLD once again gets it to Kreiser. Kreiser with a nice tip back to Williams. Williams to the outside. Williams to the end middle. Williams, his backhand shot tipped at the last second. And Williams with a couple chops, and he's going to go back to the box. The Wildcats go on the penalty kill with 3:14 left in the game. So about a third of the remaining minutes of this game are going to be spent shorthanded. The Wildcats are going to be looking for something. We'll keep an eye on Drury, just in case Coach Eilertson elects to pull the goalie. Now here comes a shorthanded effort. It's TURVOLD. TURVOLD in the middle. He draws the penalty. Now it's Vogel trying to get a stick on it. So after 14 seconds of penalty kill, the Firehawks are going to take their turn going to the bench. It'll be 4-on-4 hockey for 46 seconds when the Wildcats will pick up a 14-second power play. Coming down the home stretch of this D8 matchup. McKenzie, Mann, Rasnin, and Eilertson. Here's Mann. Mann circles to the middle. Mann takes a shot. That goes high off the glass. McKenzie collects behind the net. McKenzie fighting for it still. That one gets poked away. And here come the Firehawks. Firehawks in the line. Eilertson walks, but that one goes off the crossbar. Nice play from Bennett Knudsen, getting in all alone, but unable to connect. McKenzie. Now Mann takes a swing at it. That shot goes high and wide. 7 seconds left of 4-on-4 hockey. Eilertson. Now it's the Wildcats picking up 13 seconds of power play time. Ethan Mann takes a shot, blocker save. Williams tried to pull it off the wall. Vorbel ends up holding the zone. Ethan Mann in on it. Power play time is over. Williams finds the lane, takes a shot, glove save for Drew Otten. .152 left in the third period. Crunch time now coming for the Wildcats. Drury remains in the net. Williams, TURVOLD, Henrickson, Vobel, and Levine. Williams down to Henrickson. Henrickson takes it off the wall. Scrum in front of the net. Loose puck. Finally jumped upon. And Ben Williams, third man in, is going to go to the box. So, minute 34 left on the clock. A minute of it will be shorthanded. Henrickson, TURVOLD, Vobel, and Levine, your penalty-killing unit. And here comes Max Henrickson right off the draw. Max Henrickson toward the middle. Henrickson takes a shot, hits the post, goes wide. Vobel back to defend. And here's Jackson Meyer with a break late in the game. Takes a shot, goes wide. That was the gift the Wildcat looking for if they try to tie this game late in the period. Levine off the glass. That's going to go out to the Firehawk point. They bring it back down low as Levine applies pressure. 26 seconds left in the penalty kill. Just under a minute left in the game. Is Levine trying to scoop it out. That one able to be held in. It's the Firehawks setting up behind the net. They pull it out to the point. Henrickson applying pressure. Firehawks behind the net. Centering effort. Shot and a save from Drury. 38 seconds left as TURVOLD pulls it away. Penalty time is over as Williams is back onto the ice. Henrickson pulls it up. No high stick. Henrickson applying pressure as Mann and McKenzie onto the ice. Big driving save and a toe save. Here comes Williams. Williams onto his forehand. He's got McKenzie. Williams takes a wide angle shot. Now McKenzie with it. 7 seconds left. McKenzie out to Mann. And that one gets centered down, and the Firehawks are going to win their home game against the Wildcats. So the Wildcats will take the loss back. I believe we've got a week off now from our games, and I think we've got, if I'm not mistaken, it's Woodbury coming to Woog 2 next Saturday. I think that's our next game. So thanks for joining us, folks. It was a wild one here.